Texas boys out there, you saw Gambler on the left, who's going to be playing later on in the winner's side of top 96. Speaking of Texas boys, another wait, did DEOXYS have back-to-back Silver Eye in combat?
Yes, he did.
Is DEOXYS over trying to send both Noble boys to losers right now?
Yeah, right after combat, he's got to play some meat. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's actually what happened. But if you guys do want to see if that's actually how the bracket's running out, go to smash.gg, click on CEO 2019, Mortal Kombat 11, and Top 96. You'll see how everything unfolded. DEOXYS, the king of flawless block setups, the king of reactionary flawless block attempts there. And he's going to be going up against Combat, the brawler from Brooklyn, New York. Been playing Johnny Cage, Raiden, and so many more characters. You know, I feel like he's really making a name for himself by, you know, going to the less seen characters. And that's what impresses me so much from this man.
Has he selected Johnny Cage? We've been waiting for it this entire tournament. We've seen his Baraka, but in these pressure moments, his Johnny Cage just seems to work magic. And going up against DEOXYS, who with a rare pick of a fellow Texan himself, Aaron Black.
Interesting. I mean, it could be the fact, again, the tech that we saw a little bit earlier from Ninja Killer. Maybe that was a wake-up call from DEOXYS saying, you know what, maybe Gears is going to be a little bit of a dangerous pick in some of these situations. Some characters can walk back right at the last second, but here we go. Combat getting it. Yep.
I have to bring up NA Online East, where Combat 3-0 Sonic Fox's Aaron Black. This is a dangerous pick against someone with the experience of Aaron Black that Combat has in this particular matchup.
And what a call out there with a neutral jump here from Combat, quickly converting right into that launcher. But you know what? Just being able to just recognize everything, doing everything perfectly here as DEOXYS goes out the gate swinging here with that back 2-2-2.
Also, these matches for winner's side top 24. So Tweety with that victory, winner's side top 24. Sonic Fox with that victory, winner's side top 24. And same with this match here.
So whoever wins here is going to go on to the winner's side top 24. What a punish here by Combat, knowing exactly what he was going for. He's been watching every stream match saying, you know what, fatal blow, ready to go.
With the history that's happened in his first couple of matches already, absolutely. Some nice damage over time. Good position right here.
Wake up 3.
He was really unsure what the cancel did there because he already had the acid out and he couldn't cancel in the rifle stance or into the slide to try to reversal the position right there. So that's all he could get really was that back 2-2-2.
Yeah, didn't want to, you know, obviously that you can't put down more than one thing of acid as Aaron Black in this variation, whether that's from the slide acid.
That would be broken Arma. If you could do that like next gen Jackie where she's just putting down goo everywhere. If you could put down acid everywhere.
Double acid, triple acid, quadruple acid. It comes out so fast, it's definitely possible. But here's a back throw from Combat to kind of mix up his opponent a little bit. Oh, the big boot drop, but no whiff punish.
Barely whiffing the hitbox with a jumping back Johnny Cage and taking it 1-0 convincingly. Is DEOXYS sitting back and going, might need to go to Geras here.
Immediately going to fighter select, I think so.
Thought of the perfect variation name for that variation of Aaron Black. It'd be called Dropping Acid.
Dropping acid. Maybe that'll be the third variation. It's going to involve a lot more acid than this one. Oh, they're just going to add an ability where he can do multiple acids.
That's what I'm saying, and it's called Dropping Acid. NetherRealm.
You got it. That's the idea.
I'm available.
Right there. Hire this man.
If you need ideas, I got you.
This guy's got ideas. Let me tell you, staying with him all weekend, I heard nothing but ideas.
Hear me out. The ground pound of the unblockable ground pound of Kodokan launches.
Why not? Why not? Why not indeed?
Got plenty of ideas, and it is going to be the switch to Geras from DEOXYS. What a first game out of Combat. Like I said, someone who I already know is incredibly prepped for the Aaron Black matchup, but we'll see how he handles Geras here with DEOXYS. And DEOXYS Geras, I would say, has been the most impressive in competitive play. And he has actually made Geras exciting to watch.
Yes, he has. Again, those flawless block attempts that we see over and over again. Oh, the mime time! Why did he do it? He wanted it. I mean, he was just so sure. He could have easily just jumped in with any normal, but he wasn't ready. Now that that Johnny Cage ninja mime parry.
Wait. He
Back
ate
in the corner.
all of that damage. Had the breakaway. Combat could have avoided this corner position. Eats the throw, escape, fail, but it doesn't really matter against Geras. Yeah, no crushing blows in the forward or the back throw there.
A great block of the overhead here from Geras, and a little bit of a fatal blow dash cancel. Johnny Cage, the only character in the game to have access to that. Looking for the wake up three.
Oh, quick 50-50 at the end. Such a scary position to be in.
He could have died.
When you have no health because both kill. That's what makes a 50-50 even scarier. And I don't know how I can actually word this. It becomes, I feel, more of a 50-50 when both options can kill you. Because sometimes in like the middle of the match, at the beginning of a match, you're like, okay, I'll eat the low.
It becomes like 100-100.
Yeah. It's
death or death.
Death or death.
Breaking the back and throwing him in the corner here, jumping in with that deep jump-in three, and continuing here. And there it is.
There's the DEOXYS special. When you press a button after 4-2-1-2, he's got it input. It's an option select.
Yes, it's perfectly inputted there to perfectly anticipate the normal button from his opponent. So you gotta test him sometimes. That's a great opportunity to go for a throw if he is looking to time that block. Now he does have the access to tech it, but either way, keep him on his toes, keep him guessing.
That's what's nice is that OS kind of covers both down one and stand one because they're around the same frames in this game. Most down one's about 7, most stand one's about 8, and if you're the god, instead he's gonna chip out.
That was perfect. Yeah, he wanted to keep the fatal blow for the next round.
I think DEOXYS may have pressed a button. He had both of his last breaths available, but either way, Combat puts himself on match point, but the judo chop from full screen here to DEOXYS to start off round number 3.
Oh, hold on, we're going for a back throw here, and again, you're staying at his mercy, and that is gonna be a perfectly executed punish here of that forward roll there as DEOXYS was just waiting for it.
Oh my goodness, what a crouch from DEOXYS. The audacity to sit in front of your opponent who has swung with a button and for you to just let go of a block, hold down and chill. And just like that, DEOXYS taking game number 2, tying us up here. The switch to Geras paying off.
Yes, it is, the switch to Geras, but you gotta wonder and you gotta question why in the world did he not go with Geras out of that first game? Because that first game was a wash in favor of Combat.
Yesterday morning and said, you know, Geras? Question mark? And he said, no, he's been really digging Aaron Black lately. But from what we've seen out of his Aaron Black, I don't know if it's up to par yet. You know, it might be a character that he's just starting to learn, just trying to incorporate into the rotation, maybe find the matchups for. Like I said, I respect it, but against someone who is an Aaron Black killer in Combat's Johnny Cage, yes, I would not have advised it.
Definitely not. You know, I feel like Aaron Black is one of those characters where like the heavy learn curve really comes at the end of, you know, of getting that character to the max. You know, it's pretty easy at first, very simple gameplay, but to get to the high level, it takes a lot more practice and a lot more dedication.
Speaking of dedication, that's what Combat has been to Johnny Cage since day number 1. And just like DEOXYS, just like a lot of these young guys, trains very well, plays with the best of the best. And has come out of the gate swinging here in MK11 in a dangerous position right here. No overcommit by DEOXYS. If he'd have done the second 2, would have been a huge whip punish opportunity for Combat, and that is the most Johnny Cage thing to do in the world. Now, what the punch, you savage!
That was, I don't know what DEOXYS was looking for there. Definitely wasn't a hit confirmed. Maybe looking for Combat to swing at a turn or try to walk back away from, you know, that whiff tech that we saw earlier from Ninja Killer.
Oh, down one punch again, but this time going punished. So Combat really testing DEOXYS right there on the knowledge of Johnny Cage to see if he would actually get the punish, and he's just gonna cash out everything here.
Hey, he might not get the opportunity to do it later, but you gotta see a tiny little bit of relief from Combat's end. It wasn't enough to kill.
I'm so scared.
It wasn't enough to kill.
Wait a minute. 4 health. He's still got some life here. The magic pixel isn't enough. Went for the cancel throw. There's a whip down 2 from DEOXYS, and he's gonna get it. Are you kidding me? How? Are you kidding me right now?
How did he make that comeback? First of all, how did he live?
Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
All that scaling, I was so sure it was gonna kill. And somehow, so DEOXYS has to be in a world of hurt right now. Inside his body, he knows he made the wrong call, and he played it perfectly wrong, incorrectly right afterwards. DEOXYS is on the brink of going into the lower bracket here if he doesn't come up.
Oh, and he is on tilt right now. Combat is in his head. Look at the jump from DEOXYS, getting anti-air pressure in the corner. I think that comeback has DEOXYS officially on tilt, rolling into the punish, and Combat, no breakaway. That is gonna do it.
Combat the victor here in that grueling set, but look at the poise, look at the calmness on his face, taking out DEOXYS like it was nothing. down to only less than a
Oh
percent
my
of
goodness,
his health
4
left.
health left.
4 health left. That's it. And he said, you know what? That's fine. I got this. He whiffed that fatal blow cancel, and he did not panic. He said, that's fine. I got this. And he was able to close it out. And you know, DEOXYS was done, man. He was just so hurt inside. He was just like, I'm cashing in on fatal blow. Oh, okay, don't lose. Oh, I just lost. I just lost.
And for him to miss the okey doke of the cancel of the fatal blow into the throw right in DEOXYS' face, huge missed opportunity for DEOXYS. Knew that he let that go, and I think that really got him on tilt in that final round where he actually gave Combat that last game multiple times.
Yeah, Combat won that last game purely on the emotional, you know, pain that DEOXYS was going through.
And of course, you know, that momentum that Combat was given, he was poised. He was sitting there with his chest held high. He was flawless in that final round. The anti-air jabs, the pressure, everything was ready for the wake-ups. Back to back to back to back, and DEOXYS just was not ready.
And here it is.
This
Here is
was
the fatal blow.
everything.
Look at that. Look how much health he has left. And that fatal blow scaled so much. I don't know how many shields or skulls were pressed during the animation.
This was his opportunity right here.
He whiffed it right here. Whiffed the throw and didn't get the down 2 to punish, but instead said, you know what, let's keep calm. Let's stay a course and continue this and into the next round.
Now,
that's how bad he beat him. He continued to beat him in the next round.
This is also like, it's got to be the worst mental position to be in because you made the right read. He did the throw. It was actually, this is going to sound bad, Combat's execution error saved him.
Okay.
And that's a bad feeling because you dash up, you do that throw, and the down 2 was there, everything for DEOXYS, and you say you whiffed that from so far away that it saved you.
Yes, because if he didn't whiff it, DEOXYS had the perfect call.
Yes.
He knew that some kind of fatal blow cancel into throw was going to happen, and that's what Combat wanted. And you know, that's the thing is really, really good competitors, top-level competitors, not just